Hey, this is Jim, and I've got a huge announcement. This is awesome. If you don't yet have information products that you're selling on the internet, the game just got a whole lot easier. You can literally work with anyone in the world now to create great information products, and you'll both get paid automatically thanks to some new developments at clickbank.com, who, by the way, is selling more information products every day on the internet than anyone else. I've been working with them for over a decade. I actually started suggesting these types of improvements about 5-6 years ago, along with several other people, I believe. They're finally taking some great, awesome steps to help collaboration become possible, where anyone can work with anyone. You don't have to be an expert, you don't have to have a product, you don't have to know how to build a website, you don't have to have a large email list. Anyone can work with anyone. I'll come back to this screen in a minute. Let me give you some examples. Traditionally, on ClickBank it looks like this. A vendor or an author creates a product. They put it on a website. They go to ClickBank and they register that product. Now any of the tens of thousands of affiliates in ClickBank's network can sell the product, and depending on what the author gives them, they get a percentage. Anywhere from 5% up to 95% goes to the affiliate. Why would you give them so much? Well, they're selling product that you never would have sold before. These are information products. The profit margins are huge. You can afford to share 50% or 80 or 90% even. And the author and vendor is growing his mailing list, growing his customer base. A beautiful arrangement, but it's not good enough. This is how it's worked for over a decade. Here's what the improvement is. Check this out. This is one of dozens of examples where collaboration is now possible. Just as of a few days ago, you can interview an expert, pay them a percent, you get a percent, and of course all affiliates still get their percent as an incentive to help push and sell the product. Here's another example. Let's say you come out with a great product, but it's just not selling. You're giving the affiliates a generous commission, but it's just not catching on. You can't get their attention yet. How about you go to a big dog, a big hitter with a big mailing list and say, hey, I'm going to give you 20% of every copy ever sold. Or maybe you recruit 2 or 3 big hitters, give them each a percent of every copy ever sold, and you keep getting a percent, as does the affiliate. Does that make sense? What a great way to get a product launched even if you have no mailing list. If you want to read up on ClickBank about these changes, go to clickbank.com, look for the word Joint Venture in the Help Center. Scroll down, you'll see there's 4 new kinds of JV contracts that you can set up. I'm going to show you how I just set up one of these myself, the traditional JV contract. This is cool. Check this out. Listbuildingclass.com. That's a course that I recorded the videos for, but that's all I did. Someone else, my partner Ron, set up the pretty sales page. He did the sales page graphics. He set it up in ClickBank, all the graphics. Everything involved with the process, he handled all of it for me, which wasn't too terribly complicated, but I didn't have the time to do it. He had the skills to do it, and I'm grateful for that. And he had the idea too. So he came to me and said, hey Jim, I'll give you a percentage. Right now we're handling it manually, which takes a lot of work. Every month we go back. How much money did ClickBank send us? Let's split it up. How's that work? And it's just a pain in the butt, to be honest with you, tracking it all. Well, here's how we can set it up now from the very beginning, from day one, and this is what I'm going to do to make this all very simple on both of us. Here I am logged into the product owner's website, which is Ron, my partner. His name, we're setting up a, remember, traditional JV contract. There's other kinds we can do and all kinds of creative ideas in there, but this is one example. And here we plug in the partner account name, which is my ID, and here's the class, listbuildingclass.com. Every time a course is sold, I get a percent. We negotiate a percent here. This could be whatever percentage we agree on. I get a percent of every one. Since I'm a big dog, hey, maybe I get more. If I'm a new guy, don't have a lot of influence yet, maybe I'm one of 5 partners, maybe there's less money here. We can do all these creative things. We scroll down, we can have a number of transactions. I only get a percent on the first 100. Or maybe there's a start and end date to the contract. And check this out, this is cool. Requires mutual termination, meaning he can't just pull the rug out from underneath me. Not that he would, but if I've never worked with him before, hey, that's a good thing to know. ClickBank is in charge of enforcing this contract, not just some guy's whim when he decides to pull the rug out from underneath one of the partners. This is all cool stuff, isn't it? Hey, here's the ground rules. Keep that in mind. If you want to discuss this with me, maybe you're on YouTube or wherever you're watching this, let me know what you think. Hey, I'll talk to you soon.